Hey, what's up everybody? We're back doing the second half of this cutting video. It's been 2 days since we cut D2 and D5, and since that time D2 has actually left the egg. So we do have a little firefly yellow belly female that's out of the egg. D5, I don't know if you can see, but this one has come out of has put its head out of the amniotic sac. You can see his or her nose right there. Maybe you can see that on the camera. I'm not going to stress him out too much more, but what I am going to do is go ahead and cut these 3 remaining eggs because they are, with one out of the egg, they're a little behind still, I think, but they are kind of softening up now. 6 has definitely collapsed down, so these are going to be some gooey eggs. But I do want to make sure that these babies can get out whenever they're ready. And I just, at this point, I think it's safe. So, let's go ahead and start with D4 because that's just the first egg that I can get to. Now, I know already that these are going to be firefly yellow belly. I can see patterning on all of these eggs whenever I candle them. And this is really what makes it difficult whenever they're not quite ready like this. But I can feel like the body of this snake here. So these guys are ready, and they need to be cut. So, but I do know I candled these eggs, and I do know that they are all firefly yellow belly. So there will not be any surprises as far as what morphs we see. So the idea right now really is just to make it as easy as possible for them to get out of these eggs. So if you're watching this cutting video for any surprises as to what morphs we get, I'm sorry, it's gonna be a disappointment for you because we know what they all are. However, firefly yellow belly is a very pretty morph. It's one of the prettiest ones that I can produce, so I don't think anyone will be disappointed with the way these babies look when they do come out of the eggs. So we've got a little flap there for D4 so you can see how pretty that one is, and that one's going to have another that arrowhead pattern. It's going to look a whole lot like D2, only I see a lot more banding and blushing on this one. So. But you can see the head right there where my pinky is. So there's another complete stripe, and that came from Ivan. Ivan actually has that pattern. He's just, mostly white, so it's hard to see. As far as D3, I guess we're going to go ahead and do D3 next. This is going to be a really juicy egg, but let's go ahead and cut this one. Like I said, at this point they're on about day 62 of incubation, 61, 62, somewhere down there. So I'm not worried at this point as far as them not being ready to be cut. They are absolutely ready at this point. I don't want anybody to not be able to cut out with that egg tooth. That is not something that I want to see happen. And I hit a blood vessel. Lovely. Okay, and there's another one that's got a complete stripe. So these are all going to have that kind of arrowhead pattern on their head, it looks like. So you can see that one's head. You can see the head stripe right there. Again, really good banding and blushing. These are going to be just really pretty snakes, but yeah, they are definitely behind. They're definitely farther behind their siblings. I don't know why that is. All right, so there's 3. And let's take a look at 6. This one's got a nice little ridge here to get hold of, so we'll start our cut right there. carefully cut around this shell here. Let's see if we can see a head pattern on this one. The only head pattern, let's see, hang on. Let's see if we can see a head on this one. Can't see a head, but I see a nose. Right there on the tip of my pinky, I see a nose. So, alright, so we'll leave that one. It's got some pretty good patterning on there. Can't see a whole lot of that one. But there's no such thing as a bad firefly yellow belly. There's no such thing. These are all going to be just amazing to look at. I see a lot of yolk sac still on that one, so not quite ready. And I see some yolk sac on D5 there behind the head. Can't see anything on this one. But as much egg goo as there is, I'm going to assume that we've still got some yolk sac to go. So going to be a little while before these guys are ready. But now that the eggs are cut open, they actually won't have any trouble. They won't have to cut out on their own. So, alright, well, I will do an update video. I'll actually remember to do an update video this time whenever these guys are all hatched out. And that's going to end this video. So, till next time, I will see you later.